A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Women of Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, and I am Mrs. James, A.K.A. Grandma Jighjigh. I welcome all of you. And today I'm not alone as usual. I'm here with
Marysyntia Hangeior
and another person,
Felicity Girgir.
Good. So these two young ladies are going to support me through this program. And I'm also asking my listeners to also call in and tell us stories that inspire them. They may inspire somebody to be up and about. And it might also help somebody realize his or her dream somewhere. This is how we're going to do it this way. You call and tell us what you inspire to be growing up. Are you living your inspiration? Do you enjoy doing what you are doing? Do you have any advice for those who would want to stick to what they inspire to be? If you're not living your dream or your inspiration, what happened? Tell us. What are you doing now? If given the chance, would you live your dreams again? Any advice for our listeners? We'll soon give you the number to call us. So like I said, it is Women of Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. And I am Mrs. James, A.K.A. Grandma Jighjigh. So if you want to be part of the program this Tuesday, please call us on 090-3648-5868. It is
090-3648-5868.
Thank you. And if you call us, you tell us your name, where you're calling from, and move away from your radio so that it doesn't re-echo into our ears. And you tell us what you inspired to be growing up. And if you're living your inspiration, that will be good to hear. And if not, then let us know what you're doing now. And if you enjoy what you're doing, if not, what do you want to do? So call us and tell us on 0903-648-5868.
That is 090-3648-5868.
Thank you. So, some of us inspired to be various things. Let me ask Felicity. What did you inspire growing up to be?
Growing up, I wanted to become an athlete. I watched a movie about triathlon athletes when I was young, and I just loved how they were going on about it and all. So I wanted to become an athlete when I grew up, and I was very intentional about it. But I just came by, it did not really... I didn't come to like it again as I grew up. I fell in love with something else.
Okay.
Yes.
So what does it mean, being an athlete?
Yes, triathlon athlete. Triathlon athlete is like swimming, and bicycling, and riding a bicycle and running. Yes, so that's what.
Did a particular one catch your interest or just general?
General, the three of them. I love the three of them.
Okay.
Yes.
There's something they call decathlon, isn't it? That you're kind of an all-rounder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Some pick a particular thing or particular sport and they are good at it. And whenever they are there on the field, they know this particular sport, it's mine. It's and yours, all the goals that come with it are going to be mine. So, but you had three in mind.
Yes, a triathlon athlete, you do the three things at once. Yes, if it's a competition, you're going to start with swimming, then go to running, then go to cycling. Yes, it's the three of them.
Okay.
Yes.
So what happened? Why didn't you become one?
I didn't come to love it again as I grew up. Yes.
And
so what did you love instead?
Mass communication. Broadcasting. Yes. After watching somebody broadcast, I was like, this is so nice. I want to become like this. So I just decided.
Was that from TV or radio?
TV. Yes.
But here you are in the radio.
Yes.
Yes. A lot of us watch somebody and we want to be like that person. I wanted to be like my dad. He was a broadcaster. During our time, there were no TV. It was when I was around about 16 or thereabout that TV was introduced to us. You know, the Northerners didn't have TV on time. So I didn't know anything about TV, but I wanted to be a broadcast journalist because my father was a broadcast journalist. And he said no, that he never enjoyed doing what he was, but he was doing it anyway. So if you like doing it, you are doing it. So why shouldn't I do it? But he never explained to me. His word was law. And so I had to obey and look for something else to do. But nowadays, like Cynthia, she wanted to be a media person, and she had no qualms, no
yes, it
no
has
distraction.
It has always been the first thing on my mind, right from when I was younger. You know how children, when they were younger, they'll be like, I want to become a lawyer, I want to become a doctor, and then end up changing their minds. There was never that time for me. It was always this mass communication field, and that is where I ended up.
Fortunately, you are still in that dream and you are basking in it. And you changed your mind to be
a broadcaster.
A broadcaster. Yes. Are you enjoying it?
Yes, absolutely.
Good.
Yes, I'm enjoying
Sometimes we do better when we're doing what we want to do. We do better. We feel better doing what we want to do. So are you anyone out there? Did you inspire to be something? Are you doing that now? What happened if you're not doing it? Call us on 0903 648 5868.
That is 090 3648 5868.
When you call us, move away from your radio, tell us your name and where you're calling from, and then tell us, what did you inspire to be growing up? Are you what you inspired to be now? Are you doing it now? And if not, what happened? Did somebody quash your dream? Did somebody, either peers or colleagues or whatever? In that case, what happened? Or what did you decide to do? Call us on 0903 648 5868.
That is 090 3648 5868.
So we spoke to so many. Last week, Cynthia, I actually called somebody to report a case of a homeless person.
Yes.
In fact, the way she responded was quite, in fact, it was very, very... Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Uncle Samuel.
Okay. This is Women of Speed.
Women of...
Speed. We can also have Men of Speed.
Yes, of course, I am one of them.
Okay, Man of Speed. So what's your name?
Uncle Samuel.
Okay, Samuel.
Yeah.
And you're calling from?
I'm calling from... right now, I am going out of Moses Oshuadasi University.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, and I listened to your topic and I had to pack and call you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, that was so inspiring. I love it.
Thank you. So
Well,
growing up, you
when
must have
was-
inspired to be something.
Very well, yes.
Tell us.
I am a lawyer today,
Okay.
but I never wanted to be a lawyer.
Ooh.
Yeah. When
What
I
did-
was growing up in the secondary school, I wanted to study medicine. I wanted to be a medical doctor.
Wow.
It was unfortunate that in the government secondary school where I was schooling, they had no good science facilities.
Oh, okay.
And then one of the teachers in the school, he was a teacher of literature in English.
Okay.
He saw me and said, no, this young man, you are good at literature, you can be anything. Yes, and my father being a teacher, he's now retired,
Okay.
but all the textbook, even the ones that I did not need them at that time, he bought all the literature textbooks for me.
For you to
including the ones
read.
that including the ones that I wouldn't need at that time. He bought them for me.
But
And
you read
then
them anyway. You read
I
them.
read them very well.
Mm-hmm.
And I discovered that I became in love with literature, and I love it. I did very well, and today I'm a lawyer, and I have no regrets about it.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
interesting. You have no
Yeah.
regrets being a lawyer.
I have no regret. I'm doing very well here.
Wow.
That's wonderful
nice.
to hear. Yes.
That's nice.
So
Well, I
your
don't
dream.
know. I don't know whether I would have been better if I am a medical doctor.
You wouldn't know unless you
No.
try.
Yes.
Unless you try. But if given the chance, if for example you find yourself into that particular profession, do you think you work to be one?
Yes, I have just discovered that any other thing I would have been without being a lawyer would have been a mistake.
That is how it is.
That just ends it. That just ends it. So you are a lawyer, Mr. Samuel, and you are good at it, and you enjoy doing what you are doing. That's
love
wonderful.
it.
That's wonderful to
My
hear.
joy is to do what I know to do best.
So
in court.
thanks to your teacher,
Thank you.
your literature teacher.
Yes, in fact, up till now, he's retired. I still know where he lives.
Wow.
I thank him, I greet him, and he made me love teachers more so than my father is a teacher.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a wonderful one.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, Mr. Samuel.
You're welcome.
So that's Samuel. He wanted to be a medical doctor, but along the way, number one, the school he attended had no science facilities, and his literature teacher introduced literature to him, and he was good at it. His father aided that by providing books.
Those books, yes.
Books for him to read, relevant and irrelevant ones. Knowledge is knowledge, isn't it? Knowledge is never wasted.
Yes.
And today he is a satisfied lawyer.
Yes.
He's very satisfied doing
Yes.
his
Now, sometimes that's how it is. When you wanted something or you grew up inspired to be something else, like in his case, but then you were unable to get it for one reason or the other. But then that might not be the only thing that you were good at, or that might not be the only thing that you would be good at. And you never know until you try something else, because there are some people that might have just relaxed or backed down simply because they could not become that medical doctor and just left the whole thing. But he didn't do that. That is why it's something that he actually loves to be today. So I think that's really commendable. That's really impressive.
Yes.
you don't have to stick to what you wanted to be.
Yes.
Something may change your
Yes,
dream.
of course. Fight for it. It's okay to be determined and then fight for it.
Thank you.
But
That's
if
a
you could not do it,
determination.
then there is no harm in trying something else.
If you're listening to us, the program is Women of Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, and we're also streaming online on and on Facebook on askingradio.com. So you either call us or text us the message you get to us, and we'll share. You tell us what you inspired to be growing up, and if you are what you inspired to be, tell us. If you are not, also tell us. You heard what Samuel from Adasu University said. He is a lawyer now, but growing up, he wanted to be a medical
doctor.
and he enjoyed doing what he's doing now. That's a good one. So, our listeners, we'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll continue from where we stop.
As King Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can.
Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can.
We play them all. 5 decades of hits. 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and today.
As King Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can.
Welcome back. So if you're just joining us, a speedy welcome to you. This is Women of Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, and I am Mrs. James A.K.A. Grandma Jighjigh. I'm not alone. I'm with two young ladies.
Marysyntia Hangeior
and Felicity Girgir.
Thank you. These are supporting me in this wonderful, interesting program. So before we went on break, I was trying to say how Mrs. Atse reacted to the call last week.
Okay,
fact,
yes.
She was there live. And she met with the lady, they spoke. And I don't know what the arrangement was, but I'm sure as soon as she's ready, as soon as whatever she is handling is ready, she will let us know.
Okay.
By the way, Mrs. Atse is the CEO of Center for Parental Care for the Old.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is Speed FM. Makudi.
Yes.
And the Women
I'm
of
Professor
Speed.
Elizabeth Ugechi from Moses Osho Adasu University.
Wow. Today we are on that axis. So Mrs. Felicity.
Professor Elizabeth Ugechi.
Oh, Elizabeth Ugechi.
Yes.
Happy to
I want to comment on the topic you're talking about.
Okay.
While growing up, I wanted to be a medical doctor.
Wow.
Okay.
So throughout my secondary school days and even when I went to SBS, I was a science student.
Okay.
But somewhere along the line, I changed. I went to Unijust and read diploma in law.
Wow.
When I applied to the Benue State University for a degree, I was given linguistics. And today I'm a great linguist.
That's 3 tons.
Nice,
That's
yes.
3 tons. Wow. From a medical doctor
to
law to linguistics.
Linguists. So you
So
are
it
a
happened.
Now tell us how it happened. From being a medical or inspiring to be a medical doctor, you got something else. And at the end of the day, you still got something different. So what happened?
Yeah. So
Your secondary school, science.
Yeah, secondary school, I was a science student. When I graduated, I went to SBS. There I read biology, chemistry, geology. But I had problems with chemistry.
Oh, okay.
So instead of rewriting the chemistry, I didn't write it. Then one of my brothers just got admission for me to read diploma in law. And so because I didn't make up my chemistry, I left. I went to do diploma in law. When I finished, that's when I graduated from Unijust, diploma in law. And I'm putting for law at the Benue State University to do a degree.
Okay.
Then I was given linguistics. And that was the first time I came across that word.
Oh.
So I just accepted it because I had no choice.
You didn't want to sit at home
either.
either.
Those people that are good in it, they don't have 2 heads. And today I'm a professor of linguistics.
Wow.
Wonderful. But do you know mathematicians make the greatest linguistics?
Yeah. Now my teaching, there's one course, acoustic phonetics is physics. It's physics of sound. So I use my knowledge as a former science student to teach that course, and I'm good at it.
Wow. There you are. There you are.
Amazing.
That's very good, Mrs. Elizabeth. We enjoyed listening to you. I'm sure your story will inspire somebody. Somebody who may be struggling. I must do. And if because I can't do it now, I have to do it. They should try something else.
When I enter the class, that's the first thing I tell my students. I say, you may not have applied to read linguistics, but now that you are here, make the best use of it.
Yes.
Exactly.
You might fall in love with
it. I started as a graduate assistant, and now I'm a professor.
Wow. That's a great one. Thank you very much. This is
Thank you.
Yes, this is Asking Radio. Asking Radio 98.5, and this is Women of Speed, a show that inspires people to tell their stories. We've heard from 2 great people from the University, Benue State.
Yes, Moses Osho Adasu University. We'll get used to that one day.
We will. It's a mouthful anyway. Samuel, who is now a practicing lawyer, enjoying his job.
And Professor Elizabeth,
who wanted to be a medical doctor as well, did a diploma in law and has ended up
As
a linguist.
At first, I thought her story was going to go as
That
somewhere
of-
as well.
Yes.
But then he even had a third turn.
Wow. And she's now a professor in linguistics, and
Yes.
she's enjoying it,
And
even
she's
advising
enjoying it.
people to actually put in their best. They will enjoy it in the end. That's wonderful. So listeners, if you want to contribute to this program, please call us and do so on 0903
648 5868. That is 090 3648 5868.
Thank you. And share with us what you inspired to be growing up. If you are not doing what you inspired to do growing up, what are you doing now? Do you enjoy doing what you are doing? If not, call us and tell us. And if given the chance, will you go back to do that which you are doing? I'm one of them. I couldn't be what I wanted to be, but as soon as I got
became
the
opportunity.
Yes.
I
jumped
hammered
on
on
it.
it. No, not only jump, I jump. I hammered on it.
Okay.
And I'm here now talking to you on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Hello, good afternoon. What's your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Fidelis, calling from Waterworld.
Okay. Fidelis from Water.
Work.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So, what did you inspire growing up?
Right now, I'm in secondary school, but what I intend to do is I want to be a computer science.
You want to be a computer scientist. And you are working on it?
Yes.
Okay.
So in the other way around, I'm not best in math. But I'm trying, maybe I will go to mass communication, and that is the course I really need to do, and I like
Okay.
Okay.
So, Cynthia is a mass communicationist. So she will advise you better what to do, but you wanted to be a computer scientist. But your maths is not very good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
You're welcome to mass communication because you will grow to love it. And
You will.
I myself, I have always loved it, and I have watched some people turn out to love it. So one thing I can tell you for sure is if it doesn't work somewhere else, for mass communication to be the first thing to come to your mind when you could not do well in computer science, for that to be the first thing, that means it's the next on the list.
It's a
So
sign.
yes, it's a sign. It's a
It's a
sign.
sign.
So don't give up. Yes, you're welcome to mass communication, and I assure you, you'll be able to do well. And if you don't, there is always something for everyone.
take a leaf from the professor.
Yes.
Wow, that's interesting. So be determined and be prayerful and work hard towards what you determined to be. If you inspired to be, then work hard at what you inspired to be. If there are foreign incursions into what you inspired to be, pray and see the turnout. And if it turns out that you cannot be what you inspired to be, pick something else.
Exactly. There are some people that are always stuck on that. I want to do this thing, but sometimes it's not God's plan for you. It's what you want to become, but it's not God's plan. That's not what God wants you to do. But you keep on saying, this is what I want to do.
Maybe
keep
your
on waiting
capabilities
for
are not your
years.
capabilities.
Yes, you keep waiting for years, and an opportunity is coming for you. Instead of you to jump on the opportunity that you are seeing, which is probably God's plan, you are still stuck on that thing. So sometimes you just have to use what is available.
And
go
some
with
of those things that might be available, sometimes it's like the mouse you have to pass through before you get to.
Exactly.
Because sometimes it feels like it's impossible to become a lawyer if that's what you wanted to be, and then you find yourself in mass communication. But sometimes if that lawyer is what's your destiny, you would still reach it. Even if you go through mass communication, you end up in medical field, you would still end up becoming that lawyer. So the goal is, the plan is to not just relax, not just sit down, keep fighting for what you actually want to be. And if it's not working at the moment, do not sit idle, because when you sit idle, that's when you start giving up, you start losing hope.
Exactly so. You know, I was privileged to have a young lady on the program some time ago, a very young lady. Her name is, I'll remember her name. You know, she had inspired to be a doctor. But she ended up being, she had inspired to be, I can only remember what she ended up being. She ended up being, I think, the animals kept in the compound by the parents. Kind of inspired her to be what she eventually is.
Veterinary doctor.
A veterinary doctor. But then on the side, she's a planner.
Wow.
Okay, she's doing both.
Yes.
She's doing both.
Wow.
Yes. Yes. So sometimes that can also happen. She saw animals dying, and she's like, if I have the power, I will treat them back to health. And that was what happened. In fact, when she sat for JAM, she couldn't get it the first time. She had to do it. In fact, even her last year, she came back to do it. Wow. And if you're listening to us, call us and tell us how you are feeling. I'm sure I'll remember. I'll remember her name. Her story was quite interesting, and she's quite young, just 23 or thereabout. So, hello, somebody on.
Hello. Okay, your position and call us back, please.
So.
And speaking of that jam, when it comes to how some people feel jam and then they just give up at that point, I know a lot of people who would just give up at that jam point, because that's one of the things, or one of the first tests that you take in pursuit of your career.
Yes.
And then even if you actually accept to go with any course that you got at that moment, when JAMB assigned a different course to you, because maybe your score was not up to that one that you actually wanted to go for, you can keep doing that course and still sit for JAMB. And then there is this belief that some people have, that it's too late, or I cannot waste time to do this. One thing I always do is look for the most important thing at that moment in your life.
Yes.
If you think about it, what's the most important thing that I want to pursue? And once you find yourself doing that, then age is just a number.
Exactly.
Whatever age you are at, it's never too late to actually go and try it. If you know that you're all settled, whatever was stopping you is no longer there. If it was the jam, you finally passed it, then what are you waiting for? Or if you finally tried and you were able to meet the cutoff mark, then there is no need saying, well, I am too old now, what would I be doing in school, or what would people say? It will seem like I am confused. There are a lot of these things that goes through many people's heads when they have to make that decision, especially when they started with failure. But I tell you that failure is not a failure until you make it failure, until you stamp it. Because if you just remain at the point where life threw you at and you never try, you would never even be able to know if you could actually leave that point. You would just think, well, I could not make it, that's my capacity, and you just remain there.
So determination, hard work at what you inspire to be. If you can, if nothing stops you, be determined. And I always also ask our listeners, if you have an opportunity to assist somebody who, like, I always remember that young man from Api who inspires to be a lawyer but can't even buy jam. He is back in the farm, farming to
gather the money
save money for a jam form. I don't know how far. If you're listening to us, please call us and tell us how far. If somebody, a good-hearted person, can sponsor this young man, at least to write his jam, then the rest, Benue State government will take over. I'm telling you.
Sure.
I actually felt for him. If he is listening, please call us and tell us he wants to be a lawyer, but something is holding him back, and that is
the fund.
Yes.
And sometimes when you talk about assisting people, it's not just about the money, because some people, maybe it's not the money, it's just that they are not encouraged enough. Because in this life, while some people already just have the zeal, they have all the motivation that they need, there are some persons who actually don't believe in themselves. Maybe they just look at, how can I, as a person, become a lawyer? I don't think that I have that kind of knowledge to become a journalist. I don't think that I would be able to speak. I don't think that I'll be able to do something. And that is some of the things that weigh some people down. But then if you're able to, if you have someone that supports you in that area, maybe that puts those encouraging words, yes, then you're able to see yourself.
Grows.
Exactly.
So we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we'll continue from where we stopped.
As King Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can.
We play them all. 5 decades of hits. 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and today.
As King Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can.
If you're just joining us, this is Women of Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi. I am Mrs. James, A.K.A. Grandma Jighjigh. And as we were saying, we spoke to, or 2-3 persons spoke to us. One is doing, and all of them are enjoying what they are doing, even though they had inspired to be something different. They are now enjoying where they are. Mrs. Elizabeth is even a professor.
Yes, of linguistics.
Of linguistics. And Mr. Samuel is a lawyer, in fact.
Imagine starting from a medical field and then ending up a lawyer.
A lawyer.
Yes.
And then Mrs. Elizabeth starting from medical.
Yes, medical as well.
She did everything.
She did everything.
Until the last moment she changed. But I would have asked her, was it not wanting to stay idle that made her keep jumping until
yes.
You know, but she has done it. Wow. Congrats, Professor. We hope to find so many of you with such determination. Don't let anything
down.
Yes, from your inspiration. If you're inspired to be a particular thing, work on it, work for it. Determination and prayer will get you there. But if something else weighs in and you're not able to, what would you want to do instead? Would you be happy? Are you happy doing it? And if given a chance, will you go back? Call us on
090-3648-5868. That is 090-3648-5868.
Thank you. I am Grandma Jighjigh. I'm not alone. I'm with
Marysyntia Hangeior
and Felicity Girgir.
Thank you. So, ladies, Felicity.
Yes.
So you are doing what you have always wanted to do. Good. So what's your advice to those who want to be but cannot be?
I'll say if you want to do something, believe in yourself. Okay, we just got a call.
Okay. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Where are you calling? What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Chibueze. I'm calling from Bank Makurdi.
Okay. Chibueze. What did you say your name is? Hello?
We lost her. So maybe reposition and call us back. Okay, as I was saying, I would always advise people that if there is something that you want to do, be determined and go for it. Some people do not believe in themselves. Okay, she called us back.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good afternoon. This is Women of Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi.
You're welcome.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Simon Tekele, calling from Daudu.
Okay, Simon from Daudu.
Yeah.
So, what did you inspire to be growing up?
I want to commend this program very seriously, especially the topic ongoing.
Okay, thank you.
Myself, as I was growing up, I wanted to be a priest.
Okay.
But when I pursued it up, I could not get that. Two things hindered me from being a priest. My mother resists from that.
Okay.
And because of my age, I could not get to the priesthood. However, I was called to be a voluntary church leader.
Okay.
And later now, I serve as a catechist in a college church. So I think I'm still on the same lineage of the
Of what you want
Within,
to do.
yes,
Yeah.
within.
Yes.
A mini priest.
Yeah, so that is exactly what I know.
Okay.
Okay.
So in
So
case your mother actually stopped you, isn't hindered you from your dream, your inspiration, isn't it?
Yes.
And then your age.
Yes.
Okay, let me understand that. So in case your child, your son, comes to you and tells you, I want to be so, will you encourage or discourage it?
I will encourage him or her to do what his mind picks up in doing.
Okay.
Because I know anything you pick as a career, it is God that possibly...
Oh, we lost that. Sorry. Maybe reposition and call us back.
Okay, it is still Women of Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Our time is almost up, so anybody calling now has to be fast about it.
And I was really interested in that advice that Felicity was giving earlier before.
Okay.
Yes.
So I was just saying that if there's anything that you want to become, you should be determined and, just go for it. There's no need to, and most people do not actually pursue what they want because they have low self-esteem and they do not believe that they can do something. So be encouraged to go for whatever you want to be. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much. So I want to thank Cynthia and I also want to thank Felicity, who is at the keys and also contributes her quota.
Yes.
I want to also thank the King of Radio, Mr. King himself, Mem Shima, his supporter, and the neck on which he rolls. I want to thank my contributors too from our listeners, Barrister Samuel and Professor Elizabeth, and Mr. Simon, who also wanted to be a priest. Thank you very much for being part of this program for this week. Until we meet next week again, thank you. Continue to pray and work hard. Be determined to realize your inspirations. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM. AskingRadio.com